everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I am going to be your host, Dragon on your shirt, and with me we have the Longitude.
Hello.
And HOTdOGRs.
Hello.
All right, and with introductions out of the way, when you guys are ready, go ahead and eat your hot dogs and start your rolls.
Okay.
And
Enough vibrating in place.
Honestly, the best part of First to Worst has always been to see what they get. Ooh.
I got a mag 7. I'm gonna reroll.
I don't blame you, HOTdOGRs. Yeah. I would reroll.
This sucks.
Judge. I guess I'll reroll. It's the shotgun shell, you know.
Yeah, the 410 revolver.
Okay, I got an LC22R revolver. I'm gonna reroll again. This will be my second reroll.
Right.
Interesting. I got the MRAD. I'll take it.
All right. Longitude, keeping the MRAD. We'll definitely see that in a hot minute.
I will keep the M1911 operator.
Alrighty, so we've got the Longitude sticking with the MRAD and HOTdOGRs keeping the that operator 1911. All right, sweet deal. So when you guys seem to be ready. Any last words for chat before I send you off?
May your be hard.
I have no words.
All right, well then get going.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm gonna go ahead and deafen and mute you guys. Let's see. Let's see here. Unmute so we can hear what he's saying, and give me a hot minute and I'll pull up the Longitude's audio.
No one heard that, right?
Alrighty, sweet deal. So it looks like they both decided to take the green corridor. Honestly, these two might actually be like the exact same as far as play style, and I'm actually kind of excited to see how that plays out.
I'm really glad they let some of us wear hats.
Ooh, hold up. All right.
It's all gotten so.
See, the Longitude already getting some decent kills. Ooh, hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I just had to clean up the OBS real fast, but with that being said, we're back in the program. Ooh. HOTdOGRs trying to get that free red dot, but he got juked and got the yeah, you definitely got robbed, that is for sure. But hey, you know what? I'm going to give him style points for getting one of the only guns in Operator Ori that uses stripper clips. You know, I'm just saying, the HOTdOGRs, he got strippers on his belt, all right? And the Longitude doesn't. That, you know, that says something. With that being said, the Longitude is already in his first hold. Got himself a decent Glock. I think he got the Glock 45. Or the Glock in 45, I should say. Ooh, already feeling the struggle of that reload. And HOTdOGR's not too far behind. Given... Alright, the statics are up for Longitude. He's taking his time with his shots. I don't think he's missed a single shot. Hell yeah, look at that. The longitude with 100% accuracy on those statics. And in the meantime, HOTdOGRs, ooh, I think he also got 100% accuracy as well. With just a little bit faster time. That's not too bad. Really impressive marksmanship from our runners here. Love to see that. I love to see our runners just being some absolute crack shots. Always fun to see. Alright. Longitude taking it nice and chill, trying to keep that one hit bonus. Ooh. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Longitude almost taking some shots there. Honestly, when I remember back in the day when we were doing standard versus one hits, and anytime we watch someone do a one hit run, as soon as we hear gunshots, we just freak out. We're just like, oh shit.
The fuck happened?
Right. Either way, the longitude actually rolling himself a really good shotgun. Getting himself the Benelli 1014. Now it's too hard to one hit. Honestly, here's a big question for all our veteran runners. Do you think with all the new changes, do you think you could still pull off a one hit in classic hallways? Like, do you think one hit being too hard is an institution thing only? Either way, in the meantime, it looks like HOTdOGRs also got himself the Benelli. This will be interesting. They actually have essentially the same loadout here. The only difference is HOTdOGRs didn't get himself a red dot, but he is rolling power-ups early. All right, and the longitude getting into the second hold. See how he handles it. Ah yes, there is a cursor on HOTdOGR stream, but there's nothing I can really do about that. That's on his end. Either way, the longitude, his hardens are up, and in the meantime, HOTdOGR stepped into his. Unfortunately, the longitude did take a few hits, so that's going to kill his score later down the line. Yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. If you see any cursors on their stream, there's not much I can do about that. That's on their side, and I feel it would be bad if I interrupted their run just for a cursor. Wanna make sure they keep their flow. Let's see. That being said, I think they're both on the swarms right now. HOTdOGRs did get the faster clear though, so, and I don't think HOTdOGRs has quite been hit. Ooh, is he having some controller issues? Swarm encryption detected. All right, the swarms are up for the longitude, and he's already got the two swarms taken out, and that's it for the last one. That was actually some really good shooting on that last. Either way, HOTdOGRs has already taken out his swarms as well. These two runners are about neck and neck with each other. Hell, I have a feeling I might not have to push that many buttons. I mean, look at it. It's a symphony of hot dog destruction with how in tune these runners are with each other.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh no. HOTdOGRs getting harassed by a canker sore. Both of them already in the supply room. I can't wait to see what they get. If I had to make a guess, I'm assuming they're both going to roll for the 6 point...
Going on with my run?
Ooh, hold up.
Oh my god.
HOTdOGRs is having some issues here. Let me... Since he's in a supply point, I'm going to go ahead and ask him if he's all right. In the meantime, Longitude did get a 249.
Give me a foul.
Here, hold up. Let me go ahead and...
I'm so... Oh.
Hey, yo, HOTdOGRs.
Yeah.
Hey, is everything all right, my guy?
Dude, it is so weird. My game is running very weird. I'm getting some bad luck, but it's okay. I'm good. I'm good.
You're all good to keep going?
I'm very good to keep going.
All right. Well, then I'll just leave you to it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So for those who don't know, HOTdOGRs did mention he had some stick drift issues before we started, but it looks like the stick drift is a lot worse than what I thought it to be. But if he can survive, if he can make it past this with stick drift like that, in the meantime, Longitude has made it into the third hold, making it into the inclinator. Let's see. Got himself a nice position at the top, like right next to that room that leads to pump. Hardens are up for the Longitude. He's already got 2. I think he's got 3, 4. Ooh, is he going to be able to snipe them all from the top there? Oh, that'd be so sick. All right, he just took the zip line, making his way downtown. Walking fast. So 6 pass, and he's hold bound. Do 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 do. Ooh, had ourselves a visual glitch there, but that's all right. All right, I think the swarms are up for the Longitude. No, they're not quite up yet. Never mind. I thought they were. I thought I heard the lady say something about it. All right, and just as I was yapping, HOTdOGRs has also made it into the inclinator. Swarms are up for the Longitude. You know, honestly, these two went for completely different roles here. This is where they start to diverge. I just saw that HOTdOGRs got himself a 6-point battle rifle, rolling the M1A. Oh no! Oh no! Be careful with the tracks. Alright. HOTdOGRs just frickin' booking it down that frickin' lane, that middle lane there to get the hardens, taking some hits as he does. I was gonna say, be careful with the cinder block lanes. That's one place you don't want to be. We have definitely seen a few blocks claim the lives of some of our runners. Recursives are up for the Longitude. Taking the time to deal with the Sosic population. He's working on his first. Got the first down. And in the meantime, it looks like the swarms are up for HOTdOGRs. Both of them doing a fantastic job just clearing it out. All right, Longitude's got the lineup. Ooh, that is a nice spot right there. Using the... Longitude got himself a good spot, like right behind one of those metal cover slabs you see in Inclinator. Was able to take cover behind it and shoot it through that slit there. Not bad.
At least the
In the meantime, HOTdOGRs waiting for his recursives to pop up.
Nice spot.
You know, honestly, the battle rifle roll did have was somewhat of a smart choice, I'd say, for this particular seed. Just because 308 having that extra knockdown power would be helpful on Inclinator here. Oh man, oh those his controllers are doing him no favors. It looks like he's got some
I can't fucking see. Okay. Oh.
looking like he's got some like stuttering or something in his controls.
What?
Might be a good time to like interrogate why we enjoy shooting things so much.
I hope HOTdOGRs is okay. I hope he can make it out on the other side here. All right, I would love to see HOTdOGRs at least complete his run with everything going on. Ooh. HOTdOGRs almost getting blown up by a cankersaur.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's definitely having some stick drift or some tracking issues or something going on. But he did say he was good to go. All right, we stopped him earlier, right before he got into Inclinator, to ask if he was fine and everything, and he said, "Hell yeah, brother, let me at him."
I got detected again. Dude, oh my god. Oh.
Honestly, poor guy. We might, honestly, if anybody who's ever played VR with bad tracking or stick drift, you know the pain, all right? Honestly, I would take waterboarding over having to play VR with stick drift and tracking issues as a form of torture. You know, if I was the one being tortured, if I was the torturer, oh yeah, I would totally just have someone play VR and I would give them the worst stick drift and the worst hand tracking, and I would get all the information I need out of them within a minute. I guarantee it. Because you know, if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you've suffered that kind of pain, you know exactly what I'm on about. Either way, looks like HOTdOGRs is getting himself a nice lineup of power-ups. He's got himself a Ghost Dog, infinite ammo, and a bullet boost. And he was thinking about getting a anti-material rifle. And at the same time, the Longitude is taking the stealthy approach into the void, really trying to milk out that stealth bonus, though. With that being said, the Longitude is in it. He is in it to win it.
I can't. Oh my god.
All right. The stealths are up. For Longitude, he's got 1. He's got 2. 3, 4. Oh, I saw the 5th there. It's right behind that barrier there. Oh wait, no, he just saw one of the other ones. I think. No, he got it. That's it. Got the last stealth. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Analyzing system.
All right. Wait. Did HOTdOGRs take the tram? Hey, yo! We got ourselves some tram usage on stream. Let's see. The polymorph is up for the longitude. Tacking away at it. Ooh, you know what? I'd imagine trying to take that thing out with the 249's open bolt is probably just a little jarring.
Next system layer.
But he still managed. Honestly, I don't think he missed a single shot on that polymorph. This dude is an excellent shot. Like, between getting 100% accuracy on the recursives, he is just, he's tacking away at it. Like, he's the kind of guy that if you ask him to drive some nails, he's gonna bring a gun instead of a hammer because he's just that good.
Regenerative encryption detected.
All right, the regen is up for the longitude, and with that 249, he should have no issues. Got himself some good cover there. Having to make a quick reload. Surprised he didn't switch to the shotgun. Ooh, Sosik's putting the pressure on, switching to the pistol. Ooh, come on, come on. Yeah! Good job, longitude.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. I always tense up anytime I see someone go for a hot swap on the regenerative. I always get concerned that the blocks are gonna start regenning. But while I was yapping, HOTdOGRs had just stepped into his fourth hold in Void, taking himself a very interesting position up there in the corner. So just a heads up for all the people who just tuned in, this spot is legal. With Void being Void, there really is no out of bounds. Let's see. Either way, the recursives are not the recursives. The stealths are up for HOTdOGRs, and just like that, they're down. Ooh, that's honestly not a bad spot. He has a great view
Guess I'm dead meat, dog.
of everything. All right. Definitely doing a good job keeping the Sosik patrol down. The Sosiks did take a few pop shots at him, but it's no big thing. He's got it. He got it, guys. He just chill like that. The polymorph is up for HOTdOGRs. See how he handles it? Ooh, ooh, he is tacking away at it. I think he hit the center once. All right, he's only got 3 more spots, and that was a very quick polymorph clear for HOTdOGRs. Not too bad. Yeah, honestly, with the infinite ammo hot dog and the shotgun HOTdOGRs has, he should be able to handle the regenerative like it ain't no thing. Honestly, from where he's at, judging by where the regen is, he could probably just use the shotgun with no power up. Let the spread do all the work for him. Either way, I can't wait to see how he tackles this. Ooh, he took a shield dog, and he's just raw dogging it with this one. No infinite power up. He's just going full reloads on this one. Yeah, that's the part that's scary, is when you're in mid reloads with the regen. Because you have to be quick, otherwise those blocks will come back, but that wasn't a big deal for HOTdOGRs. Using the tram once again. Not bad. Honestly, for Seed 9, hitting the tram after Void will take you straight to the next supply point. If there's any mods that are watching, I'm going to tell you this right now. We need to get a tram use counter up on our stream. We need to count down how many times the tram is used. All right. Either way, let's see. Meanwhile, while HOTdOGRs was in the hold, it looks like Longitude got himself a 60-round drum mag for his 249. Unfortunately, I don't think you can upgrade all the way up to the belt fed for the 249, which is unfortunate. But either way, the Longitude is now in his 5th and final hold in the Turbine. And frankly, I am excited to see how the Longitude handles it. I want to see if he'll actually take any hits. Okay, Cascading is up. He's got it down to the cheesy bits. Just tacking away at him slowly but surely. Ooh, he almost took a few shots from that Sosid coming up the stairs. Let's see, just ticking away. He's only got the 2, and that's it for the Cascading on Longitude's side. Not bad. Yeah, get rid of that. Throw that green berry in the void. What does he want? Oh, looks like HOTdOGRs was lamenting the fact he can't get the anti-material, which I feel. Let's see. You know, I don't think the Longitude has been hit once while in the Turbine, which is one hell of a feat, I'd have to say. Alright, the orthogonal is up for the Longitude, and it looks like he's just going to absolutely raw dog it with this one. No power-ups at all. Oh no. The orthogonal, it looks like the orthogonal is giving him a little bit of a hard time, making him have to use the power-up. Come on, orthogonal, play nice. You know, come on, we got a tournament to run here. You know, we can't have you being all mean to our frickin' runners all the time. The orthogonal deciding it's going to cop an attitude with the Longitude. Hey, would you look at that? We got an accidental rhyme. Either way, the Longitude... Longitude having to use both power-ups on the orthogonal, but he was able to pull it off. Alright. Despite the orthogonal giving him a hard time, he was able to take it down.
Fucking God, it's a fucking disaster.
Alright, Longitude is just, he is in the zone. He is in the auto zone with this one. It looks like in the meantime, HOTdOGRs is about to step into his final hold. All right, the refractive is up for longitude. Let's count out the shots. Once he finds it. All right, we got one. One with a 5.56. 2. 3. Oh, it's around the corner. Looks like the longitude decided to crouch down and make himself a little bit of a harder target. Let's see. Up to 3, 4, 5, 6. Should get it on 7.
So pissed off.
All right, he's on 7. Oh no. And 8. I think that's 8. Either way, the longitude has just
Data extracted.
made it past the refractive. Not a bad job. Not too shabby at all. Here. And in the meantime, the longitude just stepped into the 5th hold himself. Looks like he's not too happy with the rolls he got, but that's okay. I'm almost certain he'll manage to figure out a way on top. Ooh, what? Hey, yo, what kind of semi-automatic fire is that? Hey, bro, no full auto in the buildings, man.
Can't fucking see what I'm shooting at.
All right. Looks like HOTdOGRs is having himself having difficulties aiming, but that's okay. He's still tacking away at the cheesy bites. He's got one more. Come on.
What the fuck?
You got it? Hey, look at that. He got... HOTdOGRs now done with the cascading. Moving on to the... time to see how he handles the orthogonal. He does have himself a... He's got a shotgun, and he's got an infinite ammo, so he should be able to handle the orthogonal just fine. Honestly, with the flashlight he's got, that flashlight ain't too bad. He can still use the irons if he really had to. All right, the orthogonal is up. He went ahead. Yep, he's using the shotgun. Really laying it down with that 10-14. Almost got the... And there it is. There's the orthogonal. The orthogonal playing it a little nicer for HOTdOGRs here. That was a really good orthogonal clear, honestly. And since he's got a 308, he should be able to take out the refractive a lot faster, too. So the score just might be somewhat close. However, I think due to the fact that HOTdOGRs took a few shots, I think longitude might come out on top by a decent amount. This has been a really close matchup, though. Of course, if HOTdOGRs can take out that refractive in quick time... Ooh, he's got a bullet boost, too. So when that refractive pops up, HOTdOGRs can really make up for some lost time here. All right, the refractive is up. He took the bullet boost. He's got one shot.
It's on the other side of the fucking planet.
And make that 2 shots. HOTdOGRs and longitude. Clearing out both holds. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Well, with that being said, let me go ahead and pull these two in here. All right. Do a few things real fast. There we go. And
Oh my god.
hey, how are you two doing?
Alive.
I
Hell
cannot
yeah.
believe how bad that run was.
Let's see. Well, let's have a look at your guys' score real fast, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Let's see. I wasn't able to catch yours longitude, but let's see here. We've got a, let's see, 1,179,250 for HOTdOGRs. And then for the longitude, we have a 1,201,350.
Personal
Not
best.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a personal best? Ooh, that
Yeah, it's
is.
personal best.
Hey, yo, we got a PB on stream, guys. Give Longitude
Definitely.
a round of applause for getting a personal best on a first to worst stream. That is that's what we love to see. We love seeing those.
Nowhere to go but down.
Kitchen. That's one way to look at it. Well, let's see. Let me go ahead and get your scores in super fast. Let's see.
Survival on stream. We did it.
Yeah, good job, Longitude. I'm proud of you. Good job.
Got it. Like the orthogonal. It really wanted to screw me over.
Yeah, it could be a scary one. I really don't like.
Yeah, the orthogonal. I mentioned it plenty of times, but sometimes the orthogonal likes to.
It just fucks around. It's just
Alright.
there it is up in the
Corner.
rafters.
Oh yeah, it do be like that. Let's see. Trying to get your guys' score in.
Sorry, let me get back in. Okay.
It's all good. Yeah, if you guys could look at your score for a hot second, that would be much appreciated. Let's see here.
I did it with no reflex sight. That is insane. I
That
didn't get a
sucks,
single one the
but also-
entire freaking run.
Great, but also
Oh
that
my-
sucks.
It sucks so bad. Oh my god.
Well, I went with the MRAD at the start. That was my one, sight.
All right,
That's good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I
I
can.
rolled a bolt action to get a
you
sight,
guys a
and I
score
got the
down
one
with no
without a
sh-
sight.
Yeah, the big wooden one. Forget which
Yeah.
one that is.
That was a bummer.
Let's see.
Anton taketh, Anton giveth away. Wait, it's the other way around.
All right. Start with you, longitude. Sorry, this is taking me a hot minute. Wait. What? There you are. Let's see. One. God damn. Yeah, sorry this is taking me a hot minute.
No problem.
Yeah.
We're
Okay, I'm just
both
playing
probably
this
coming
out.
down,
I
I'm
got you. I
shook.
got you.
I am so shook. My alert, I am so shook.
Hey, you know what? You both did an absolutely fantastic job. Honestly, it was a little bit unclear who was going to come out on top of that. I think there was only like a few moments where like maybe I could go either way with one of you. Like sometimes it seemed like the longitude was a little ahead on score. Sometimes it seemed like you were probably going to pull up ahead on score. You guys, I really recommend watching the stream when you get the chance because that was. I can't tell you how. Yeah, it was.
That's exciting. That's cool. I will watch it. I will rewatch my run and become frustrated still at what I have gotten.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
that's the
God.
only issue with rewatching your own run is you just start
It's
you criticize yourself. You're like, man, I should have.
it's like listening to yourself play music or just even hearing yourself in general. You're just kind of like, Jesus Christ, that's what I look like.
Why do you think I don't rewatch the VODs? And I have to listen.
Well, you don't
to
want to hear your dulcet tones.
Fuck no.
I think you sound great.
Don't you lie. Not on stream.
Talk you up like this.
All right, so that's a 9.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the leaderboard, sheet. I didn't want to psych myself out.
Go ahead and double check, make sure that's all good. Let's see. All right, everything's all good. The scores are now in. Now let's see where you guys are at on the board. Let's see here.
Do you really have to tell us?
Do you
Yeah,
want
I
to?
mean,
Do you want to
you're
know?
definitely gonna qualify.
Yeah, tell us, yeah.
You're in the green, I believe.
You guys should be in. All right. Well, the longitude with your score of 1,201 and 350, you are 20th in the
shit.
free-for-all scoreboard.
Okay, I honestly was not expecting that, considering I literally, I'll be honest, I don't know this level at all. So it's just, man,
Alright.
I was just surprised I even finished, and then with the personal best.
See. Wait, is that 20th? Yeah, no, it is 20th. Good. Okay, perfect. Well, anyway, with that being said, HOTdOGRs, with your score of 1,179 and 250, you're actually not too far behind the longitude in 27th place.
Oh, that's pretty
So
Nice.
that's pretty solid. That
Yeah,
being
But you know what
said,
that means? Our suffering continues.
good.
that being said,
Stress
the
more.
longitude, I hate to tell you, but you are currently board brothers with Guardian MMC and
That's
Ollie.
Right? Because it's never a good thing when I recognize people's names. It's just like, oh, I've seen you in the top 3. Great.
All right, and HOTdOGRs, you are currently board brothers with Slaya49 and Ducking Love Raccoon.
Okay. Cool.
Slayer, right? Is that the Slayer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slaya49, that
Yeah.
one dude who calmed once.
What's the next seed for the bracket one? Is that
Mm,
announced yet?
I don't know if that's something I can reveal on stream.
Gotcha.
Right.
So
Right.
I'll go ahead and I'll leave that up to mystery. If it is public information, it should be on one of the spreadsheets that's available to the public. All right.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess with that being said, scores are in, all that good stuff. Do we have any questions from the chat? I actually have a couple. I think the one I want to ask HOTdOGRs, you went for the 6-point battle rifle. I'm assuming you were hoping to get the tactical FAL, right?
Well, it's okay. Either one is fine. The FAL is better, but I find the battle rifles more consistent than the assault rifles because the pool is smaller, and so
What,
it's like
you don't
you
want
just
like
get
a
with both guns.
random AK style thing that's like only suppressed or something, but you can't put a sight on it or something like that?
Right. Like I wanted to be really careful. I wanted to make sure I could get something I could put a sight on, but I actually ended up not getting a sight the entire run because unlucky.
That's fair. All right. Well, that being said, the longitude, how did you feel about getting the 249 out of the 6-point assault rifle pool? Is that
Yeah, well, I play this with vibes. I don't really, look at strategies. I try not to look at other people's streams, and I just look at that. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, it's the big the MG, and it's just like, there it is. I have to deal with this
Yeah.
now, but also,
on one
30
hand?
rounds.
On one hand, it's cool. On the other hand, it's kind of meh.
It comes with its problems, but like,
Yeah.
I
That
couldn't
is-
ask for a better role, I guess.
That is super fair. All right. Well, I guess the only thing I'd have to ask is, from the both of you. Was there? I noticed HOTdOGRs. You were really trying to get like really trying to roll the anti-material pool. Was there any strategy for that, or were you just wanting the
To get a
site?
sight. But I didn't have enough points, and I didn't have enough points to unlock and get a sight. So I was just like, heck, a flashlight is like a budget laser pointer. So
Yeah,
it works.
people been rolling the flashlight for that reason.
That's interesting. I should look into that.
Yeah. Plus, I think it also has a new feature where if you have it on the higher settings, you can actually blind SOSIGs with it.
Oh,
So
right.
that's
yeah, you can,
also a thing you can do.
Is it my imagination, or was there something about like focusing flashlights?
Yeah, if you,
Yeah.
I think if you grab like the tip of it and twist it, giggity. Yeah, it'll be a bit brighter.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
I'll keep that in mind just in case I'm
yeah.
stuck in a corner with like 2 points.
Well, all right. Well, I guess with that being said, I'll go ahead and I will ask the last and final question for the night. It's the big one. I hope you guys got your answers prepared.
Oh dear.
Why hot dogs?
Have you seen how thick they are?
Oh,
It's
God.
it's better than pickles. So
Well,
All I got.
I guess we got one practical answer, and then we got whatever that sus
Completely
was.
forget. Just forget I said that.
Okay. Well,
Put it in the memory hole.
all right. Well, with that being said, the scores are in, questions are answered. Anything you guys like to say to chat before we close it out?
Thanks for being here, guys.
yeah, thanks for watching. I'm glad that we both got some good scores. I'm
And
glad
didn't
that you
embarrass
all were
ourselves
able
on
to-
stream.
to watch. Yeah, I embarrassed myself on stream, but I didn't embarrass myself too hard, so it's okay.
Well,
I mean,
there you go.
doing it with iron sights, that's that
That was
Good
rough,
job. Just
man.
good
It
job,
was
man.
rough, man. I hated it.
All right. Well, I guess with that all being said, all of you there watching, keep practicing, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next First to Worst. You all take care.
Bye.